Thanks for the uh, very cool overview of the technical side of Nanda. Uh, I'll very quickly skim through some of the research that has been happening as part of the Nanda group itself. Ramesh touched upon this earlier. If you would like to read some of the research that has been taking place as part of Nanda, please do feel free to check out these links over here or follow the QR code uh, to uh, go over Project Nanda. Uh, uh, with that being said, I will go over very quickly some of the research that we have undertaken as part of Project Nanda and give you a sense of some of the things we'll be working on in the future. One of the first research avenues that we explored was to understand if there is a need for a new architecture for indexing, identifying, and discovering AI agents in this new agentic internet or agentic web space. And the key point necessitating that is the drastic shift that we are undertaking right now when we are going from the traditional web, which is based on largely static reactive request response systems where humans trigger actions, to an internet of AI agents type system. Imagine each web page is sentient, is able to act on its own, and autonomous. In essence, stateful, persistent LLM power agents that can interpret goals, retain context, and autonomously pursue tasks. Given this setting, we observe that the internet has been slowly moving towards the space of autonomy and dynamism, right from web pages to REST API services to serverless systems. And we believe we are now at a threshold with the advent of agents and the internet of AI agents, where we are moving from uh, almost static human guided navigation to autonomous self-directed navigation. And also we are reaching thresholds in terms of scale of entities, in terms of requirements, ephemerality, and all of these things we think necessitates a rethink for an architecture for the intent of AI agents. This is where we hit upon what we call the Nanda index or the Nanda quilt architecture to enable discoverability, identifiability, and other very critical aspects like security in this internet of AI agents. As has been touched upon already previously as part of this call, there are two critical components of the Nanda index architecture. The first itself is what we call a quilt-like lightweight index, which allows for a wide range of different types of agentic entities to be discoverable and indexable. So these entities include, of course, agents, resources, tools that are natively registered on the Nanda index, but also allows for referencing to other enterprise registries. For example, agents that are within a particular enterprise registry, such as Salesforce or Dell, or governed by them, certified by them, can also be referenced or visible via the Nanda index via reference to the registry. Or we also allow for agentic entities that are certified and governed by again, entities like Salesforce or Dell, but are directly visible on the Nanda index. So you can think of the index as a means for handshake, a tool that allows for various different types of agentic entities, either on the public agentic web or governed by certain organizational entities. These can be agents, these can be MCP servers, these can be resources, tools, whatever be it. The quilt-like index model allows for discoverability and identifiability while allowing entities and organizations to maintain ownership and control over their own agents as they desire. Each entry inside the index looks like this. It's a very lightweight entry that consists of largely static aspects, such as the agent ID and name, what we call an agent facts URL, which is a detailed metadata schema, and a routing link, which is basically an endpoint to a service that provides for interesting aspects such as dynamic routing, load balancing, etc. in the era of agentic serving. Uh, one of the key aspects of this index record, or one of the key features, is that the index itself is lightweight and largely static to minimize the number of reads and writes, which is very critical, especially as the agentic web scales. And most of the dynamic metadata is stored in what we call agent facts, which is referenced via the agent facts URL. Uh, the agent facts is supposed to be extremely detailed, uh, including aspects pertaining to agent identity, agent hosting and endpoints, agent skills and auditing of the skills, certification, metrics, telemetry, trust and verification, all of these very, very important things. Uh, some of you may be familiar with Agent Card from Google and other such similar metadata schemas. And indeed, you can think of agent facts as a superset of all of these schemas that exist out there, with a very key difference in philosophy that we think is very critical for the Internet of AI agents. Namely, most existing metadata schemas are self-declared. Capabilities are self-declared. Endpoints are self-declared. All of it is self-declared. Whereas we believe for a truly decentralized, truly scalable agentic web, uh, aspects such as capabilities, endpoints, metrics cannot just be self-declared, but they also need to be audited, validated, certified. And the agent fact schema allows for uh, such avenues. So that's sort of the overview of the core of the Nanda index architecture, a lightweight quilt-like index that allows for different types of agentic entities to be discoverable and identifiable, and a detailed, possibly dynamic, decentralized metadata schema. The benefit of such an architecture is that the metadata schema can be hosted in any which way, however the agent or the agent owner desires, and can still be referenced via the Nanda index. The third avenue of research that we've been exploring recently is how to explore sort of security aspects as part of this Nanda index blueprint. We've been working with the ANS, or the Agent Name Service team, who are part of Project Nanda as well, and who have been collaborating with us on this paper to focus on the following aspects, which is how to enable trust and security in this Nanda index while allowing for this two-hop decentralized scalable architecture for indexing, discovering, and identifying agents in this web of agents. Uh, the final paper that we already put out as part of Project Nanga is a survey of AI indexing solutions. So as a lot of you may be aware, there are a lot of registry and index type solutions that exist out there. There are turning out to be registries for MCP servers, aggregators for agents, so on and so forth. So this is an effort to explore exhaustively all of these services available out there, to compare and contrast their benefits, disadvantages, and to enable the Nanda Quid, the Nanda Index architecture to take the best from all of these available services and build something that is scalable, deployable, and usable in an internet of a trillion AI agents. Uh, there's